Hey there, fifth grade flutes. Welcome to week number 10 in our flute instructional video series. Now, I do want to, as you're watching this, I do want to stress that before you worry about moving on to today's exercises, this week's exercises, if you feel like, hey, Mr. Colgan, I really can't play lightly row yet, and I'm still struggling with that, that's okay, all right? Well, I want you to go back and master that song first. Then once you get really comfortable with those songs that we've done previously, go ahead and move on to this week's video and work on the songs here. So always make sure that you master the previous songs before you move on, okay? So now, today, we are going to be looking at page number 9 in your book. And we're going to start out with 33 at the top, deep pockets. And the one thing we will notice is that there is a new note on this page for us. The note is A. You can see that up here on our screen. And A is located in the second space from the bottom on our music staff, okay? So it's just a little bit lower than B flat. Remember that the lower our notes show up on the music staff, the lower they sound. The higher they are on the music staff, the higher they sound. Since this one is the lowest note we've seen so far on our music staff, it's also going to sound the lowest, okay? And if we look at the fingering, you'll notice that our thumb is down. Now they're showing us just one thumb key. We're gonna just go ahead and place our thumb on both thumb keys. For all the notes we know so far, that's where our thumb's gonna go, okay? And then we're gonna put our pointer finger and our pinky down like we're playing B flat. Now the only difference here is we are now, for A, going to add our middle finger here, okay? So we got thumb, pointer, pinky, middle finger. And that is how we play A. Now, this is going to sound much, much lower than like that G we played last week because it's a lower note. We don't have to move our air as quickly. It's going to feel more like you're playing a B flat. For us, the A is going to sound like this. Okay, I want you to go ahead and try that A and shoot for that lower sound. Okay, play that a few times, get comfortable with that note, and then we will move on. All right, so now we're going to take a look at song number 33, Deep Pockets here, okay? It's got some A's. You'll notice it starts on B flat. The second note is A. Remember, those first two notes are half notes as well. They're empty ovals with a stem coming out of them. That means they get 2 beats. When we get to the second measure, you can see up there, the first 2 notes are now filled in. So they're quarter notes. They are going to get 1 beat. It's important that we make a difference between our 1 beat notes and our 2 beat notes, okay? Our quarter notes and our half notes. All right, and again, with all of these play-alongs, will you be able to play them along with me the first time? Probably not. That's okay. Practice it, and then I want you to come back to our video and play along with me. All right, let's go ahead and give Deep Pockets a try. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. How'd we do? Hopefully well. If not, that's okay. Keep practicing it, and then once you feel comfortable, come back and play it along with me. All right, so let's go ahead and move on here to number 34, Doodle All Day. And You'll notice that there are no other new notes here. That's going to use the notes that we know so far, and we are going to practice that A, because if you look at measure 5, the 5th measure, right after the half rest, we do have those A's in here. So we are going to practice that A as well. Okay? And again, just like all the others, this may take you a little practice to get comfortable with it. That's okay. Once you feel comfortable with it, go ahead and come back and play it along with me. All right, let's go ahead and give number 34, Doodle All Day, a try. We're going to start with D, so go ahead and get your fingers on D. Make sure you whisper 2 with your tongue on each note. All right, and let's get our metronome started. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Good job. All right, welcome back. So we are now moving on to number 35, Jump Rope. And one of the kind of interesting things about this song, if you look through it, you will notice that the first 4 measures and the last 4 measures are almost identical, with the exception of 1 extra note in the second 4 measures. Okay, so if you can play the first 4 measures, if you can learn that first half of the song, you're going to most likely be able to play the entire song. Okay, so we are going to use all the notes we know, or most of the notes we know. We're going to use that G that we learned last week. You can see that in our second measure. We're going to use the A that we just learned today. You can see that in the third measure. Okay, we start out on an F. So go ahead and get your fingers on F. And I'm going to get our metronome started, and let's do a little play along here, okay? So here we go. Fingers on F. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, good job. So this week, just a reminder, I want you to make sure that you're practicing 5 days this week, 15 minutes each day. That practice is so important. That's where we get better with playing our instrument, okay? So, and regular practice is better than just one big chunk of practice, all right? So what are you gonna practice? You're gonna practice number 33, Deep Pockets, number 34, Doodle All Day, and number 35, Jump Rope. Then once you get really comfortable with those and feel like, yeah, I'm doing really well with these songs, let's go ahead and record those to Flipgrid. Remember, check back on Flipgrid a couple days after you've submitted your assignment and check for video feedback. Your teachers will be sending you video feedback. So please make sure that you go back and check for that as well. All right, I look forward to seeing your videos. Keep practicing. Keep up the good work.